Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahabihi wa mawala. I want to first and foremost thank the organizer for inviting me once again. I really appreciate the interest that we are showing in the world of tech, and the Amir has rightly said it all. We are in the age that we should not be left out. And one beautiful thing, as far as growth and development is concerned, is that if your competitors in the markets, if people who are also making a living in your location, in your locality, in our own case now, it is Nigeria. If our competitors, our neighbors, our friends, if they are improving and they are doing everything by the book, they are ethically improving, there is no crime that we should also improve. Allah says, Ya ma'shara al-jinn wal-ins, man istata'a minkum an tanfudhu min aqtari samawati wal-ardi fanfudhu. So we can always aspire to be better than ourselves. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam categorically also said that if your 2 days are equal, then you are a loser. Meaning that you should always improve. Allah says, Wakul Rabbi Zidini ilma. You understand? So that is the essence of every time we are learning, every time we are trying to grab one information or the other. Even if the information is what we know, then it will become a reminder, an acknowledgement of what we know. Allah says, فَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. This is very important for our discussion so that we have common understanding. I want to say again, thank you for having me here. I hope that by the end of our discussions, by the end of our practical, show one or two things, perhaps somebody would go home with a better understanding of these activities. So I pray may Allah make it easy. Our topic, inshallah, is only important if we are ready to benefit and utilize that lessons. It is all about leveraging digital marketing for business growth and financial success. And we are looking at our target audience. Our target audience in this instance, they are divided into two. We have the military officers and we have their families. Now, the military officers, they have a sort of, let me say, a condition, or let me say, consideration, or even let me be bold to say they have restrictions. So, and we have the families. What can they do? What can we do? What can we add to what we know that can still make us, improve our livelihood, improve our results, and how much can we rely on the concepts? Is this something that we can rely on? Okay. So when we say digital, the concept of digital, just the word digital, it's all about every data, every tech, every development that is leveraging the internet. And it is very important we get this clear. If there is a tool or there is something we are doing that we are leveraging technology, that we are leveraging internet, then that thing is not manual again. It is digital in our own context now. Now, when we say marketing, digital marketing, meaning that marketing, which is to buy, to sell, to have interaction with people, to relate with people. Marketing literally means dawa. Let me use the word dawa. So what do we mean dawa? You are calling people to buy your things, even though dawa in itself means you are calling people to Allah, But the rule is that you are exchanging some value for another value. The value may be your services, the value may be your products, and the value may be even your knowledge or your skill or anything in terms of services or products. Now, when you now leverage the digital space to expand and to scale and to probably automate that product or that services, then you are doing what is called digital marketing. Whether you are rendering a legal services or you are rendering consultants, you can do a lot of things that you can leverage on the digital ecosystem. Then you are exchanging, you are leveraging that platform, that digital concept, which is technology, then you are invariably doing an exchange of value on the leveraging digital ecosystem. You are literally a digital marketer. You may not even sell, but you are exchanging value. You give this, they give you something back. You are a marketer, they are trading, you are exchanging value. So that is just it. So, but we are saying for business growth, now we are now being specific now. For business growth, probably we have something we are selling. How can we use our digital platform to grow it? Or we have a skill, you understand, and financial success. So we are going to dabble into the benefits of leveraging these platforms, and we pray God in his infinite mercy give us understanding. It's very important that we have open mind, that we don't, like, I don't know what he's going to say. I know everything. So let us have open mind. Let us be able to think within the box, outside the box, and even when there is no box, let us think big. So the concept I'm going to be sharing with you are foundation, but that is not the limit. You can always expand and scale your vision, your ideas. And I will also give you some guides that will be beneficiary if you can leverage on it, especially in this age. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing, like we said, we are going to cover that. What is digital marketing? I've given an introduction and why it matters. We are going to look at social media and content strategy, and we are going to tell you one or two things we should do and we should not do. As Muslims, and even in the field, if you are a military person and if you are not a military person, okay? And we also want to look at some platforms. We are going to literally pick some platforms, look at it, just have a very simple sketch of, okay, these are how this platform works, this is what this platform do. And we are going to look at potentially what level of income stream can we get if we invest some time to grab how this thing works. For the officers and for the families, then we probably want to put mutaba, a sort of follow-up plan, action plan that, okay, are we really ready to pick something? Let us pick a plan. Let us see how it goes. If it helps us, walillahil hamd. If it is not, we'll review what we have done. We'll review what may likely be the problem. And we'll probably, because learning is not just learning. Learning should be ilman yanfa'un, now be that something that would benefit us from it. So that is why the Prophet always advised and prayed that we should ask Allah for ilman nafi'a, that a beneficiary knowledge. And the knowledge that is beneficiary is what you use that benefits you after you have learned it. And it's not just learning it, but it actually brings back a beneficial return. And knowledge will not be beneficial in this instance, except that we put it into action. So we put it into practice. And we just need to pick, we don't need to do everything. We don't need to do everything. We just pick one or two things that would ease your affairs, because we are not actually going to do a do or die affairs. So just ease our affairs. So critically, let us basically look at digital marketing. It's all about promoting products, services, ideas, and you are leveraging the digital channels. You are leveraging internet to engage, to reach out, to sell, to automate. And this is where, if you are a military officer, how can this thing become something that will not still take your time away? You are not spending your time. You are leveraging a facility and you are still good to go. You are still literally good to go. You've not violated any laws. We are going to go there. We are going to look at it when we get there. So some aspect of digital marketing includes SEO, which is search engine optimization. It basically means that you have a website. I don't know whatsoever you may be doing with your website, but you have given Google the authorization, the authority to crawl your websites. And in case anybody searches for any keyword that is related to what you have on your website, since you have given Google the authority, Google will just show the information to the public, to the search results. And that is why sometimes if you go onto the Google search, you just put in a keyword, Google will just give you sites related to that. It is because those sites, they've given Google the authority to crawl, to have access to their sites and to show their websites to potential people who are searching for that, what they search, what their website is all about. So there is an optimization tax that Google will do. But the benefit is that your content on your website will be shown to your potential searchers, okay? And it helps you to get your website and your content in front of people who are literally searching for it. So if, in instance, let me just use that SEO to give an idea. If you have an interest to talking about something, probably you write or you read, you are a military person, but you have a publication or you have something that you do as an hobby, then you can build a website where you are going to be creating your publications, you are going to be creating your content, and you give it to Google to index. And once people start searching for information in that niche, in that keywords, Google will literally just put your content in their search results, you see. And this is the literal concept of SEO. Let me quickly just show you something quick. When you go to Google, right, and this is a Google search, and you just type let me say Muslim, okay, let me say holidays. Okay, let me just use, you can see these suggestions that you are seeing here. These are based on the keyword I'm typing, but what people are searching on that frequent, basis. So when I put Muslim holiday, you see that some people have actually written something, like Wikipedia actually has something related to Muslim holidays. And this site also, Islamic Network Group, so they've written something about holidays. And we have this USC Office of Religious and Spiritual Life. They've written on Islam Holy Days calendar. So all these sites, in fact, even Nigerian public holiday information is literally there. So Google optimizes the keyword and searches within a very short time, within few seconds. Sometimes initially it will tell you how many seconds it takes for Google to crawl the whole internet and get you these results. So you can do that. You can focus on that to say, I really just want to know about SEO and I want to leverage on SEO to promote something of value, something of benefits. And that goes a long way to help your services or your products to grow. And you can do what is called social media. Okay. And when we say social media, what do we mean? We mean your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, you understand? And let me quickly also use this time to say, quickly let us search Facebook monthly active, let me put active users, okay? Let me just look at it. Currently, we see that Facebook has more than 3.07 billion active users on the platform. Active, when we say active, means within a month, the person visits the Facebook. Within a month, even if it is one time, even if it is once, somebody visits Facebook. Let us quickly check Instagram. So you can see Instagram also has 3 billion active users. Now, don't forget that Facebook owns Instagram. So you can see Facebook is controlling the data, the record, at least of 3 billion active people globally. And Facebook has the understanding, the analytics to understand what people are doing, people are buying, what they are viewing, what they are looking at, what they are seeing. And from there, Facebook at the back end can be used to target, to promote products to people who have the potential to see it. So if you look at the platform in the front end, it's just a free tool. People go there, socialize and what have you. But at the back end is a powerful, massive database that is being analyzed on a very frequent basis in order to see the potential, to understand people, to understand what they buy, to influence them into what they may need. And let me take you there to say that if you want to take from this big cake now, you can decide to say, I want to create a platform and I want to also start building my followers. And your followers become those who engage in whatsoever you are doing on the platform, and they know you, they are willing to interact with you, and from there they become a sensation. If you advise or if you make requests, some people even do a lot of things to see your network, to be a part of you, or a part of your probably movement or anything you are doing, anything. So that is why you see people, they do a lot of things on the social media platform. So we are trying to explain to you the concept of digital marketing and how powerful that is. Now, we have not gone into the practical, how to set it up and all those things. So, we are just trying to give a general concept, and how powerful those platforms are, and probably convince you to say these are tools that you can leverage. Leveraging it is very sensitive, as a military person and as the family and as Muslims, because sometimes if you leverage something, like the Prophet categorically said, in al halal bayin wa in al haram bayin wa bainahuma umuru mushtabihat. So we need to at least protect our religion and of course make money. Let me use that word. Okay, the third aspect here in this concept is email marketing. There's power in the email list, and email, if you quickly look at a question, you can answer the question, is there anything anybody wants to do? Any form? Is there any sign up? Is there any record Is there any account that anybody wants to create today in this age that they will not say, what is your email? In fact, sometimes they will even ask your email, they will not ask your name. So that is to show you the importance of keeping that email, because one, it will be able, they will be able to use it to track you, or to monitor you. They will be able to use it to communicate to you or with you. So if you sign up and you put your email, I can be sending you message, and you can be reaching out to me via the email. We can communicate, and with that email, I know I have your contacts. So up till date, up to 2026, email is still a very powerful, proven business model. So the money is always in the list. And if you look at it, there is no big company who is probably trying, there's no big company that is trying to scale, except that they have the database, they have the email list of people. Okay. And we will talk on that probably in the brief. Let me just pick YouTube, which is video. The world is going on the mobile device. People are now doing video. And video is a very powerful tool. It helps with communication. It helps with people are creating content. People are creating rubbish. Let me use the word. Permit me to use the word. People are creating immoral content, and the Muslims are sleeping. They are sleeping. They cannot come up and do what? And create moral, good content, educative content. Now, you now say that the internet is full of rubbish, but it is not like the internet is full of rubbish. It is like the internet is an empty space. If you should put good thing there, then good thing will be there. If you should put bad thing there, the bad thing will be there. Even on the empty space of internet, the good and the bad are competing. So the more you create good content, the more people have access to good content. That is why one of the very powerful celebrity who is into fitness, he said he creates 450 video content every blessed day. So even though you don't like him, but on the internet space, the only content available is his content. So how do you now correct it? Except that you create more content that will outshine and over, that will be enough to control and dominate that space. الذين آمنوا يقاتلون في سبيل الله والذين كفروا يقاتلون في سبيل الطاغوت. So creating is more like content creation. Video, internet space is just an open field. How many content is online? There are 50 contents online. How many were created that are good? 2. How many were created that are scamming? 30. Okay, let me say 10. How many that were created that are immoral? 2 plus 10 is 12. The remaining is probably 38. And 38 content of immoral substance will be overshining over, when you see 1, 2, 3, 4, you will see that 1, 2, 3, 4 is just immoral content. You will not see one good content. If you see only one good content, that is the only content you will see. Then you have no choice. You end up becoming fi qulubi maradun fazadahumullahu marada. So the way to address it is you to come online, create good content, and be consistent with it. Those who you are competing with, they are massively there. So there is a problem here. Why everything we just said, why does it matter for military families? Because our audience are military people and their family. So we have challenges that military cannot register a own personal own business. You can't come out to say, I own my own business. You understand? But we have issues of what opportunity they can leverage on. They can build digital royalties. They can, they cannot do anything that would take them away from their assigned location. They have relocations. They will assign them to posting. They will, a lot. You just obey. It's not, you've given them the time and your being. So you just have to, and there is a system. They too, they would have to. You just have to go from getting a traditional job. So digital space or digital income is 100% online. So it has nothing to do with whether you are currently, I'm in my house and we are interacting, globally. It is digitally online. So it's not like, okay, they've asked me to move from Lagos to Borno. I will be disturbed about the business I'm managing here. I don't have any business in that specific location. So anywhere I am, as long as there's internet and there is access to monitoring, I don't even need to spend a lot of my time to do anything. Then we also want to empower our children, empower our family, because the salary cannot take us home. The take home cannot take us home. You understand? And it is not a crime. It's just that what got us here cannot take us out of here. There was a time this take home was enough to take us home. When we started, it's just like when you just get to a new job and they pay you your first month and you don't have wife, you don't have children, you will still be okay. But when the bills started, growing, and the income is not growing, there will be a time that it will create a bottleneck. It will create a problem. There's no crime in that. We just need to expand our potential sources of income. If there's no crime about it, you can still continue doing what you love to do, but don't limit your income. Let it be for Allah to provide for you. From areas that you yourself you least expect. So when you have access to potential income which is legal, which is halal, then you have you do your thing and you will not be under any pressure psychologically, and that is a very important thing. But there is a caveat. The caveat is that there is an act in 2004, the Nigerian Armed Forces Act, that we need to probably look at. And that is why I pulled down some resources. It was not like I went out to look at, okay, let me consider all the data that we have online. We say we are leveraging online. So, and we put out resources and we analyze it to say, can military officers actively, and those who are active, can they leverage digital marketing? Will it not be because you put some time in it, you put some interest, your concern in it? We are saying, yes, it depends. It depends, and we are talking about, do we really know a proven strategy that will not even cost any military man any headache whatsoever? We said, yes, let us do our research so that we can at least relieve this tension to say, come, you are not limited to this, to that. You can do this, you can leverage this, and everything you are leveraging is on the tech. So we know military people can own land ownership, rental income. They can have stock market investment, capital investment. They can have agricultural investment. They can have mutual trust fund. Family members can run business. This one is common practice. They can have their income on fixed deposit, and this is not a problem. But what else can we do? What else can we do, especially in this age where technology makes life, easier. So we now need to look at these things, and we need to look at these conditions so that we will not violate the law when we want to do good. Because there's a rule that says, whosoever wants to do good, the very ilm, that he does not really have the knowledge of that thing, he may do more evil, more than the good that he intends to do. So, and that is why we are looking at some leveraging, that we can leverage some facilities, we can leverage some architecture, some online, streams for military officer. Now, everything we have on this slide here, you can do it personally, but that would be the gray area that you are still using your personal, you just need to look at your timing. You organize when you can do a side hustle that will not violate any legal something. Then you can do it using AI. That is where the thing now becomes calm. Everything I have on this screen now, it takes you to learn some things. Or you first of all learn write some things. You need to learn. It's not like a magic wand that I'll just say, click this and it will work. No, there will be a learning process. It will take you some effort. But first, be rest assured that without violating any law, any legal law, you can do some things that will generate income, whether you are using your side hustle time, where your free time, or you are leveraging the concept of artificial intelligence. And what are we talking about? Under artificial intelligence, we call them agents, agentic agents, agentic artificial intelligence. They are like when we create a robot to do some things. Those are basic things, and people are coming up with it. Let me pick YouTube content. For instance, what we have, if you want to be creating YouTube content, that you will not even be in the picture, you understand? You can create a faceless YouTube. A faceless YouTube. What is called faceless YouTube? What is called animation YouTube? Currently, somebody can decide to say, I want to be teaching health-based something, and I don't need to show myself. So I'm just going to roll my tags to probably an AI application that will generate a roadmap for me. And I'm going to use the AI to start with creating my content, creating my videos, writing my scripts, writing the scripts. The AI will write the scripts. The AI will create the content, create the video, and in fact, in some levels, the AI can schedule and post it. In some levels, yes. And these are tools that are already coming close, very close, very close. And it does not take you anything. It's just for you to know that this is what I want to start to do. You learn it, and you learn with an AI with yourself by your side, and you just allocate some minutes to know what this thing is all about. Then what happens? You start, doing it. AI, monitor AI. Just like when you have a family member, the family member is called AI. I remember there was a day somebody asked me, how many people are in my team currently? I said physical people, real person, I'll be virtual people. He said real person. I mentioned the number. Say virtual people. What do I mean by virtual people? I said currently, as I'm speaking, I am running a cloud proof application. I am running a Facebook ads, which cloud is helping me to do my coding. Facebook is helping me to run my marketing, and I started mentioning virtual tools that are doing something, real-time thing that is giving me value. And they said, so these are also part of your team. I said, yes, they are part of my team. And all I need to do, I pay them. I pay subscriptions to retain their services, and that is something. And me myself, I don't need to do that thing. I don't need to disturb myself. So YouTube can be of value. If I'm to just quickly show you something, Let me just show you something. How much can faceless YouTube channel make? Let me just put this question there. Okay, currently, I say faceless YouTube channel generates anywhere from $100 to $20,000 per month. That is income based on different niche, the location of the stream, a lot of things involved. But faceless means you are not going to show your face. They will not see you. Your being will not be on that platform. Your name may even not be on the platform. You just need to know how these things are done, and you set them up. Learn it, set them up, and let them continue to do that and monitor. And you continue making money while you go and do your military services without any problem, without any violation. The only violation is when they ask you, where did you get this money? How did you get this money? And you say you have some royalties that you are earning from. These are solutions that you have. Then do you know one important thing? YouTube is free. As long as YouTube is there, you continue to make the money. And I'm not saying it is get rich quick. There is work to do or to be done. So just to explain that, then we have another aspect, affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is also very easy in one way. You have probably a website, you talk about something and you go and pick products that are not your products. You don't have anything to do with the product other than you have verified they are good products that you can promote. You put the link on your website, and your website is generating traffic through SEO, the one I talked in initially, and people see these products that are also beneficial and they are related to your content that you are promoting, and people feel like, I just read something about this, let me pick this product. But they click through the link. There must be a way to make the money. There is a link the affiliate will give you. You are a referrer. It's not like a multi-level marketing. It's not like that. No, it's just that you refer people to go and buy the product, and you make a commission, because the owner of the product has given you the opportunity to go and promote the product. But it is the owner of the product that will get the customer, that will deliver the product, that will collect the money. But the owner of the product will now give you some, simple percentage for referring, and from there you can still make some money, and you don't need to do it. You just need to set up your platform and you create your content, do your SEO, put your affiliates, and that is how it starts. But the beautiful thing is, as long as the system is still there, as long as your website is still active, as long as the person is still selling the product, you will continuously get return if people click through your link to go and buy the products. And we have platforms like Amazon, like Jumia, like Seller, that they are massively, huge. They will even tell you, even if they click your link and they do not buy the products in particular, but they buy another product, you will still make some commission. So these are opportunities. Then we have freelancing. Freelancing is where you have probably you put your physical time, and the way some people do freelancing in the way that they collect a project from one particular platform, but they have some people who will help them to deliver the project, who will help them to do the project, and they will submit. So there are a lot of opportunities. Freelancing means they are not tying you down. You collect by gig, by product, by tax, and they will pay you. So if you have you are in the military, but you have a period, probably a break, you can say, for this break, what should I use it for? I can do this, I can do that. Let me just check my freelancing platform. Let me see if I can get one or two services done, and let me go about that. Now, we talk about e-book publishing, like Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP is very important in terms of, even in this age, you can use AI to write your book. You can use AI to do a lot of things. See, AI means artificial intelligence. Don't worry about the logic behind the computer, behind it. It is intelligence. So sometimes somebody asks me, why are you using AI? I said, because I want to use this intelligence. You know, when you are in the office, you have your team, you want to think about something, people will bring up their idea. See AI like that. See AI as somebody who has intelligence, who can also think about something. Ask AI stupid questions. You understand? Ask AI stupid question. Critique AI sometimes. Yes, they have the information. They will pull the information out. But you need to sieve that information. You don't just, there are times, in fact, I was telling somebody recently that I was angry at the AI. And I was now asking myself, do you know that you're angry? You know that you say that you're getting emotional. Why are you getting emotional? Yes, because sometimes they will bring out something that is wrong. But you too, you need to go through it, review what they have given you, and if it's okay, then you publish it. If it's of value, then you sell it or you use it. They can do a lot of things. They can write ebook, they can create video, they can think, they can write code. I'm going to show you some applications here now that AI completely develop it from the beginning to the end. And this application is live now. People are using it and it's generating income. So you can decide to say, I want to learn coding. I want to use AI to code. And once I build the application, I put it live, people start using it, I make money from it. I am not violating any law as long as it is not taking my person, not taking my my name is not there, everything is not there. It's just, yes, you can do a lot of things with this age now. There is a lot of things you can do. Now, of course, we know this one stock is very. In fact, there are tools, platforms now that you can just sign up, you can buy shares, you can do a lot of things. You don't need to go to the bank, you don't need to be looking for any stockbroker, calling people. You don't need to do all those things. And personally, I can tell you it is a very, it's a life changer. So there are platforms that you can currently just use. You can use Gray. There are a lot of platforms you can use. You can use Bamboo. And Bamboo is very interesting because you can use Afri Invest. Afri Invest is Nigerian based, but I know they are now expanding into international. I only just have Nigerian stocks with them, but Bamboo is international. It is international. You can invest in cryptocurrency. You can use cheaper cash, buy crypto. Well, anything you understand, you need to learn about it first. I'm summarizing everything here. You need to take your time and picking this, learn about it, practice it, see that it is not proving for you, then you can drop it. It's not like I want to do Zono, I want to do like assume that it will work. There's nothing that will not work. Everything I'm showing you here, it is something that has been proven that it works. The only thing is that you yourself, are you willing to put in an effort to make it work for you? And if you don't know what to do, ask AI. Don't ask Google. Ask AI. Tell AI to simplify it for you as probably make it simplified so that I can read and I understand. AI will do all these things. And of course, if you have interest in teaching, you can be teaching online during your pre-period, teach your expertise, teach your, talk about your professional services. So all these one here are basically for officers proving and they can use it, and their families too can use it, but basically for officers, everything here will not take your time. At this age that we are now, it will only take you to be disciplined, to be like, have a long time focus. Don't look at it short time, put down probably 1 year, learn it for a few months, practice it, discuss with people, grow it. Don't be agile. Don't be in haste to look for the results. And by the time you are convinced that this is not for you, you will not be convinced because you hate it. You will be convinced that it does not work for you. Like I told somebody, I said, why I do not do some things. They say, I'm a Muslim, I can't do those things. I said, why? And I told other friends, like, you can't do this, you are a Muslim. He said, is it not allowed? I said, this one. Allah there is this one. All this, like, let me give you an instance. Affiliate marketing. We are Muslims. Affiliate marketing. You can promote a product today and you get $100 for people who sign up. But the product itself, it is not halal. It is not halal. So you are not going to do it. Even though you know you are going to get more money in doing that one, but you are not going to do it. So our product must be halalan tayyiba, and we can leverage the platform. Okay, and that is it. Like for practically, you cannot sell interest-based products. You cannot promote interest-based products. You cannot sell bank loans. You cannot sell alcohol. But the commission they will give you as an affiliate commission is massive. But you cannot do it. Not that you don't know how to do it, but you cannot do it. Aduniya sijunole mumi. But you're not a lokafer. And people will be doing it, just say, I don't care about that. I have other things I can do that will be halal, that will still give me the benefit of wealthy and dunya wal akhirah. So if you now pick any of the skills you pick, I don't know, you don't need to pick two, just pick one. You don't need to doubt yourself. Believe that this thing is okay for you and start learning. You now need to look at the strategy to promote it. We have social media, we have email, we have and all these platforms. So you can start with Facebook. I showed you billions of people that are on Facebook. When you create a Facebook account, you now need to create a Facebook page. A Facebook page is for your business. It has nothing to do with your name. You can add people to it that they will be managing, social media manager. They will manage the page. So there are pages, there are marketplace, there are groups that have thousands of people on it. Just let me quickly show you something here.
Renaissance. Ya ce shi fa ya gaya ma Big ya applying duka an kira su
Let me
biyu.
see. This is not my account. I just want to use this account to show some things. We have groups.
Interview.
Assalamu alaikum. Best lecturer, please. I just want to kindly call the attention of Abdul Qadir's iPhone to kindly please mute the mic so that with the lecturer's discussion. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Guest lecturer, please, you can call.
So if you look at this Facebook now, this Facebook, just normal Facebook, but not the Facebook for socializing. This is group under Facebook. How did I get to this place? I went to Facebook account, the Facebook of this person, and I just searched for group. You can see groups. These are people who are buying and selling. You can join some of these groups and you promote your services, your products. And we also have Facebook Marketplace, where you can buy and sell products. This one, it may be taking your time. You'll be going around to look for products. You can search for any basic products here, and these are going to, you pick them up, you go, you sell, you make your money and you move. You are leveraging this platform to promote, to sell your products. This is basically something you will see if you just sign up for Facebook accounts. Open a Facebook account. You will see all these features. But you need to learn it. You need to learn about it. You need to learn how it works. But this is a proven platform that would help you add some additional income. At least this is one thing I should add. So likewise, Instagram is also there. Instagram is there. Look at this formula. You have 3 posts. You have engagement. You have 1 post for your. This post here is for your value. You create value. You give people something that they will benefit. This post is engagement. Engagement is something that you want them to do something. And if they do that thing, you will see that they have done it. Sometimes we just create content that will go viral. but we want to also create content that people can engage. Engagement means that, okay, comments, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm with you. Comment X to my chats, and people, let me see who will comment. I'm asking my participants to comment in the chat box. Comment, I'm with you. Let us see those who are commenting. Nobody. Only one. Is it okay? I'm with you. Only one person. This one, nobody's. I'm the only one online. 15 people, but I'm the only one here. Me and Mr. Abdul. Comment.
I am not the only one. We are all here listening.
Comment now. I want to see engagement. I want to show them the essence of engagement.
Yes,
Comment.
I think you have another comment now. Also.
Except for the Amil. Only Amil should be exempted. Every other person, please comment.
Yes, I think comments are coming.
This is engagement. Meaning that somebody is okay. You can see. Even a old captain, you can see. I'm with you, you can see. This is engagement. So you want to create content that people must engage. If they engage with you, then I can now chat them. I can now send them private chats. I can now relate with them. Now I can chat with, if you are looking at the screen now, because people are commenting, now I have engagement. These are engagements, and I can now say, okay, I'm here, sir. Okay, let me chat this person. Let me know what this person needs. So there are engagements. Even on the social media, people are doing comments plenty. Some comments may be interesting, some comments may be ridiculous, some comments may be like crazy, but that means that people are relating with your content. It takes you to another level. It's like when you have a shop and people are coming to ask you, what are you selling? What are you selling? It is another level entirely. That means you can now talk about business to people. You cannot interact. People will not tell you, I don't know you. Who are you? When they commented on your content, they will not tell you, I don't know you. You know, so that is how it becomes interesting. It becomes engaging. And you now need to add a sales offer, a sales post to that. This is the three valuable posts, 2 engagement that people will engage, and the sales offer. You must sell something. You don't just create content without selling anything. You must sell something. Even if you are selling your person, you must sell something. You understand? You must sell something. And that means you should be posting 6 times in a week, averagely, 6 times in a week. And you can automate these things. AI can help you generate all the content. You can even ask somebody to just do the posting. It has nothing to do with busy. You can use AI to do all these things, and saves you the time. Then we have long videos. This one is YouTube, and we have for professional networking. This is LinkedIn. These are platforms that you can use to promote your business. These are platforms that you can use to promote your business. Like I told you, like I shared with you, you need to attract, to create valuable posts, create free content, something that solves problems. You need to engage. People should interact. They should interact. They should, say something, engage. Let the move be lively. You can even do some giveaway. You can do some. It does not mean that you must give away money. You can give away airtime. You can do a lot of things that will just keep people's interest active, because people's attention is very, small. The attention span is small, but you must do some things to keep the mood. Then you have to sieve those who are willing to become your customer to those who are just by the side. All these things that I've just mentioned now, these 3 steps will be done automatedly, will be done by sales funnel. It's not compulsory you do it yourself. You are leveraging technology. If you are leveraging technology, it means you can do a lot of things and you can do it well. So like this, I now have these aspects where I talk about military spouses, families. Now, if the initial aspect is for your military persons, well, those who are not in the military direct, but indirect, they are in the military, their family, their spouses, they have the potentials to do a lot of things. They can go all out. They are not restricted to what the military persons are restricted to. Then they also have the support to just do their thing. We have a lot of things you can do. If you get to a stage, you can be earning some of this range, if you are good, that if you just learn it, if you are good, that you can do it even when you are sleeping, you are good, you will be meeting competitors. No, it is not only you that you are available in the marketplace, except that you have taken a field where there are no more than 100 people in the world, then you have no people will be coming for you. But most of these skills are open skills. They are available for every other person. Then you need to go extreme higher for you to get to top 10% in the world. These are skills that you can be top 10%. Because when you look at it, it's not everybody that learn it. So, and then if you are good, you don't need to limit yourself to Nigeria. That is another thing I have learned. I limited myself to Nigeria marketplace. But when you are leveraging, you don't need to limit yourself to Nigeria. You can go global. You can leverage freelancing platforms, do global clients, manage. Later, when I started having client companies that are managing their business marketing as a digital marketer in the Netherlands, that is when I understand that you don't need to limit yourself. You don't need to limit yourself. How do you get those people? How do they know you? They first of all need to know you. If they don't know you, they will not trust you. They will not even come to you. So how will they know you? You create a presence. Even if you don't want to show your face, you create an avatar about you, about your brand. When you see a color, you know this is GTB. Anywhere you see the color, it's just a color. But whenever you see that color, you think about GTB. When you see that red, you think about UBA. You don't even know the person who owns UBA. So you can get to that level, and it is not like a quick get rich quick. It's something that you will need to take your time, be disciplined, continue progressively, pursuing it. But when you get to that level, you'll make the money, because somebody somewhere needs this service, and here we are. So I now break this aspect. I break it down into if your children are still small, what should be your focus for them now? If you are saying, this man is just speaking English, I'm tired, I'm not. Where is the money? There's no money. Saying you have to work. Okay, you are not my target audience. Let me look at the children there. If your children are still between the teenager level, let them go and acquire this skill. They are called high income skills. High income skills. Skills that at the global level, they pay money. The money, if you spend out of it, you will still have some left balance. These are high income skills. Not like salary, not like job. That once they pay you the salary, it finishes. You are in debt before the month ends. These are just normal salary, normal job. But high income skills are skill sets that if you have them, you can leverage the global space, and the money you gain will be enough for you, and there will still be enough. It will be having, such as you can go into designs, brand identity, graphic designs. You can learn Canva. Canva is enough to help you build a cash flow. You can go into content creation, communication. Let the children know how to communicate, design something, come up with an idea, invest in them, give them some materials, phones, let them see that you are building them for a skill that if they take it out, they will not find themselves wanting. They will not say, I don't have anything to offer, if they are still young. social media management for small business. They can start. Basic coding, even coding with AI, vibe coding. Like I told you, I'm going to show you products, solutions that we deployed completely using AI. One of it is Messenger Panda. This application, is built completely on AI. Another one is Daily Vital app. What happened to my internet? This one is, why is this one still slow? So this application, this application is built completely vibe code. And what does this thing do? This application is free. It's available in the market. Daily Vitals. So the story behind this one, let me just quickly share with you. My family member, we always visit the doctor for BP, and so, medical checkups. So they now told us to go home to be checking it regularly and to keep our records so that we'll be able to manage ourselves. So I was keeping the notes, and I was like, can I interpret, as a tech person, sometimes you just think can I interpret this thing? Build an application that I will be able to use it to keep my records, and I'll be able to see the charts, I'll be able to see the login, I'll be able to see, and I just did that. I did this. And it is something you can install on your app. It's something you can install on your device. It uses your local device as a storage. It uses your local device. And under the backup, yes, I put some pro, but it's just one-time payment. You can back up your data for Google. You can keep your reminders, and you can even share your log with, it's free for one person. But if you are in family, you can, but for one person, it's free, and it's one-time payment. I just think of, okay, I can make money with this thing, but it's not for the money, it's for the benefits, and that is one. I use AI to build this. I hosted it live on AI, everything. Like this Messenger Panda, this application is completely built with AI. Everything you see here run literally on AI. Use vibe coding. So it's run application, my automations, everything. This is an email application that is running live on, and it's a full-time application that you can say, this is my company, this is my business. I'm a digital marketer, and I look at digital solutions that can promote marketing. Email is a very powerful tool, and it's just one time built, and it's working live. So these are solutions that you can leverage the tech to build. So coding is a very powerful tool. AI can help you code now, but you have to have the mindset of a programmer if you want to do it. Affiliate marketing and all this. But if your children are older, then you want them to focus on something they will do for in lifetime. You don't just want them to have one big, small skill. Like here you are talking about Canva because they are still young. Here you must go UI, UX. Because they are not young now. At this age, they should be married, they should be settling down, thinking about their life at 25. So you don't want them to just do some small things. Full stack web development, full stack, front end, back end, you must know it, and you can know it with AI. UI, UX, that is user interface, user design. These are skill sets. That people can learn. Security, cyber security is powerful. It is not powerful as much in Nigeria because we are still just coming up. Most people are not having their data online yet. But if you travel out of the country and you know anything about cyber security, or you are good, you have a very good place to land, and these are skill sets. These are digital skill sets that you want to invest your time to make sure that your child or your children focus to picking one. And it's not a short learning. It's going to be like a complete course. But the benefit is that it is better for them than the normal. Not that they should not go to university or go to school. We are Muslims. We continue to learn that kabuna tobacco and tobacco. So it does not stop. It does not stop anytime. Even if you complete learning something, you pick another thing to learn. Even for your normal being, you continue to learn. So we are Muslims, but we are saying that something that you can exchange for value in the marketplace, these skills are very powerful. They are very powerful. And you can set up your own business. You can create a solution and set up your own business, or you can work with others. So platforms that you can use, tools that you can use, if you want to sell your skills, you can use Fiverr. Fiverr is a very powerful platform that you can easily just click Fiverr, double R. And there are other platforms coming up. There are Fiverr, there are big marketplace. It's not difficult. You can just go there, open an account, and this thing is not loading fast. Okay, this one even load. You can sign in, you become a seller, you can look for products, services, vibe coding, ATI, so many things you can do. It is not difficult, but you need to learn it first. Like I've been repeating learning. I'm learning before you take action so that you will be able to know what you are getting from this solution. That is very important. You can also learn skills. You can learn skills from Google. There are free platforms. You can learn all these skills. There are free platforms. You can go to YouTube and you will see a complete course. Let me show you. Don't let me just talk. Let me show you so that you can be rest assured that this age, it's only when you are not ready to do it. That is just it. I don't know, but I believe we can leverage a lot of things. Our children can do more research on these things. So you can come to YouTube and just say, let me say, full stack web development course. Full stack web development course. So you can see this course here, this guide, and this guy is very, very good. The guy is very, very good. Sunex, this guy is very, very good. But it's not this guy that we want to pick. We want to pick his, we want to pick his channel. We want to pick his channel. When you pick his channel, you can see 14 hours of tutorial. Even if you organize yourself to say, I want to be learning this thing 2 hours per day, you are still going to sit down. Hey, see him, I remember him. It's very good. But his English is somehow. Well, you will appreciate him if you can be patient with him. you will appreciate him. So you can decide to say, I will only dedicate 1 hour. And you have a 14 hours course. So it means you are dedicating 1 hour per day for a 14 hours course. You are going to spend 14 days to learn this thing. Just 1 hour per day. So, and what are you going to gain? You are going to, first of all, come to the playlist. You are going to come to the playlist. Most importantly, go to the playlist and you will now pick the course. I don't know why this thing is showing. I don't like this. Can I hide it? I don't want to even hide it. I am the one that enable it to. You can see all these are courses. You will not get it wrong. You will not get it wrong. But this one is for kids, not elderly person. Elderly person wants to make money. This one is for you kids, for the children. So you just encourage them to pick it. Monitor them. Monitor them. These are courses. This is 42, materials, 42. You can see the playlist. The guy is powerful. The guy, you can see it's enough for you to say, I want to learn this thing and I'm not going to overburden myself. Don't overburden yourself. Don't overburden yourself. Just pick it, consistent, pick it. And when you get it, then of course, that is just that. You can go to YouTube, you can go to Google Digital Garbage, you can go to Coursera. There are free courses there. And if you want to start selling that, I've gotten something I want to sell, you can use seller.co. It's a very good platform. You can use seller.co to sell your products. I promise that I'm going to try as much as possible to show you. I'm not seller. Okay. I don't know. This one will go to my dad. But I use seller. I don't know. It should go to login. Seller, good. Yes, good. So you can register on seller, and you can even build a network affiliates. People can be selling your products on it. A lot of opportunities are there that you don't need to, like if you have a product and you build a network affiliate for it, your network affiliate will be selling the product on your behalf. You will be giving them the commission. You will be taking the profit. They will be the one to sell the product. The product itself is a digital product, like a software, and you can sell. You understand? And you can do all these things. Even if you don't want to sell in Nigeria, you want to sell in the open market, you can go to Evantor, okay. Evantor, yeah, let me just pick this one. So you can come to platforms like this to sell your products. You can sell your products. You can sell a lot of things here. I think, let me see the time I've spent quite. So if you want to invest, if you want to invest, you can invest with Bamboo. Bamboo is very, very good for international stocks like US. We have all these piggy vests. I know they use it for saving, but I don't know, it may be adding interest. In fact, OPay can be used for saving. You can disable the interest aspect. It will not be adding interest. It will automatically be saving. So I don't know of piggy vest, but I know of OPay. Bamboo Afri Invest is very powerful. It's very good. I'm using it. I use it for my kids. Afri Invest. Afri Invest. So they are a very good platform. I recommend them. These are Nigerian Africa stockbrokers. They have the products, and I really appreciate their updates, their reports, and we are still small money we get. You don't get money to think about business like that, but it's a good one that we start. We should start so that we can have interest in it and we'll sustain it over time. So that being said, let me come back to completing my schedule. If we put in the effort, if we put in the work, we should be able to build our profile within the 1 month or two. We build our profile, we create the products or service, we start getting our clients or our followers. So by 3 months, that outside when you have learned the skills. So when you are now building the cash flow, they are not the same thing. They are not the same time. The skills may be built, may be learned within a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But when you are ready to say, I've gotten something of value, I'm going to the market, so we are not expecting you to get magic. So we still say within 6 months, averagely, it depends on your skill. It depends on how good you are. You should be able to say, yes, I'm okay. And if you have some things, there will be challenges, I know. You meet competitors, you meet people like us in the market that were already there, and you compete with us. You get your own share of the pie. Some people will like your product more than our own, and we will also retarget them also. We too have built application. You are ready to compete in the global world. And if a place is not good for you, if Nigeria is not getting you enough cash flow, enough sales, you can target Ghana. You can target any other country that their economy, their capital, their money is above Naira. You can target any country.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. It's like we can't hear you, sir.
We need to
Assalamu
learn.
alaikum,
We
sir.
need to learn.
Okay, you're audible now. You're audible now, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but we cannot see your screen. Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Sorry.
We cannot see your screen.
So, we can start. And of course, we are a community. As a community, we have been invited for this discussion by a friend.
Sorry, the network is a little bit, there is a glitch. We can't hear you. Yes, lecturer, sir. You are not audible.
We have not seen. And once you start learning, you join a community or you build a community or you look for like minds to make sure that you build that empire, a digital income empire. And I pray, and most importantly, don't forget that Allah is a Razak. Allah himself is a Razak. We should always pray that Allah in his infinite mercy provide for us. Because sometimes one skill is enough. One person is enough to make the change. When you start making, when you know just one person, and the person likes your attitude or your skill set or your result-oriented attitude or whatsoever the thing Allah may put in his mind that he likes about you, before you know it, you get to a stage where that you just be making the money. And one person is enough to just make the change. And we have this age to leverage digital ecosystem. So don't let us waste it. Don't let us waste it. I think this is the essence of the organizers coming up to say, what can we leverage? We are not doing the job. We are leveraging the platform, the tech ecosystem. We are leveraging AI to do the thinking. We are leveraging all the platforms to do the results. And once they do the results, we own it. It's our tool. So we can, worship Allah more, do good to our families and everything. But we are not going to do what is bad. We are not going to encourage people on what is bad. We are not going to be looking for shortcuts. We are not going to scam. We are not going to do anything that is wrong. We are Muslims. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. So we pray may Allah continue to guide us and increase us in knowledge. We would always be available for support. We'll be always available for helping if there are questions, if there are, we are literally, as Muslims, we are ummah, we are ikhwa. So alhamdulillah, my contact person is the anchor, and I think if there are questions, if there are areas of concerns, we can always come up to help. And we pray may Allah make it easy. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.